setup.
Yep.
It's definitely going to be on the mid lane. How much can 86 do here as the stand-in against definitely one of the fiercer mids at the tournament here, ABED Ember Spirit.
And both mids do have their small camp available.
See mid lane in and out. Flame Guard being leveled up by ABED. 6 Tidebringer. The side lanes. Borax trading quite nicely here with Fly.
Yep. Decent lane right now for Aster. This top lane should be pretty okay for Aster. Once levels come out, Borax just has to be a bit careful. They have to be careful of some like sleep tossback plays that could come out from the side of EG, but a decent lane there. And looking at the bottom lane, as I said, Monet is really gonna have a hard time. They're gonna just consistently arrow the range creep with the Mirana, and then they're just gonna have creep advantage plus an ET with like the, you know, spirit bonus damage. So it'll be a bit of a tough start for Monet, and we'll see.
Denied.
You know, what sort of stage can we expect to see some movements? You know, do you want to try and do something about the Kunkka early on? Make sure that you can shut his game down early?
Nah, ABED's fine in this matchup.
Yeah. But
Yep, Ember does good in this one.
top lane, XS. He's got the stick charges. Arteezy quite able to run him down. Fly's got to be careful.
I like XXS when he's going for here. Immediately going for Falcon Blade. Got a fluffy hat, so just needs to watch about burst potential in the top lane at really levels. So that'll get that 800 HP already. So he's very, very healthy.
You
Covering nicely with the stun.
Yep.
Each time that Arteezy tries to step up.
Crit decides to start checking any of these water runes at some point soon. Right now, they're emphasizing on just shutting down Monet. Okay, he actually had the lane in a good position. Lanem's doing a really good job of bodying both Ice and...
And what do you sort of expect to see nowadays from the Morph? Are we seeing the E-Blade, or is it sort of Manta Skadi just farming it up? Yeah, are you killing or are you hitting creeps?
They've been switching it up a lot. It really depends on what you're playing against and what you're with too, because I've seen a lot of Aghanims too, because I've seen some like Willows, but most of the time it's still Manta. Especially when you're playing versus like Chains and stuff like that, it can be annoying.
Behold my Searing Chains.
Harder for Arteezy to step up to the wave top.
Crit's going for couriers.
Radiant's
That's
courier
gonna might
has
give
been
away their
killed.
ward that they placed deeply early on, but either way, always.
Strike not damage there to get that range CS. Nice deny.
You have been
Back on with the
denied.
Selected ABED. I was hoping, I was pretty sure he'd do it, but I'm glad he did do it. He gets the Searing Chains at level 4, so if Crit does look to make these type of on mid, it'll be an option for him. And at top, this Necro is starting to get it with a lot. He's gonna have Falcon Blade done now. He's actually got it coming out of Courier already. Start for XXS. Very good hero versus the Tiny too. Constantly put down to like 400 HP if you having to use that.
Constant pairing of regen, slow down at all at top E.
Never refuse gold.
Borax looks like he is starting to set up for some of these runes, trying to help out 86. Even though he's holding his own in the match up mid, you just get him.
Money changes hands.
One of those runes, but I thought he was gonna go bottom and check it. I thought he was gonna pull the creep wave, but he lets ABED get that bottom water rune for free. Move over. Gonna probably just scout out some stacks here. See line disappear. And stacks are easily farmable by Aster, who have both Kunkka and the Tombstone. Anybody farm.
I mean, and how early? I mean, you say Aster their lineup has got the sort of the superior team fight earlier than G will be capable of when it comes to 4-man or maybe 5-man pushes if Monet has his time done. When are you looking for that to come in? Like, how early are Aster going to be trying to push for objectives?
I honestly, like 86, like hit level 6 and maybe just
Then
go
go.
top, like immediately almost. Sure, you won't be able to kill ABED with your heroes at the moment. It's just very unlikely unless you get stun from the lion and all that. He's already 6-2. I think you want to head the top lane with boat immediately and take this tower with XXS.
Yeah, I mean, a sort of a well-farmed XXS on the Necrophos at this early stage, and with the Kunkka, if that sort of push comes in,
He's gonna respawn bottom.
He's going to be able to get any sort of setup at 86.
They're fast though.
Trees and just a level 1X at the moment.
No boots on him.
Well out of the way before anything can do this. To take the slow walk back to the mid lane. Crit to move over here as well. Seeing if they can do something with the two of them, or with the three of them here. EG, they've got their eyes on 86. Fly, ABED, and Crit looking for the setup.
You have
Sleep.
been denied.
We're going to get any TPs coming in from ASTER. Are they going to help their assistant coach here? 86 standing in on the Kunkka. There's not enough damage from EG. He's able to get the combo off, and 86, he says, well, is this your best day? 86 standing in, and he's the man to take the first blood. I mean, if that's going to be a morale boost and a half here for ASTER.
Yeah. The double bracer build, it wasn't even close.
Yeah,
Like, not even
it
close
was not
to taking them out.
They didn't do their maths there, EG.
No.
They did not crunch the numbers, and 86 ended up crunching them.
And they didn't overreact either. Like Londem, he had a TP, but they were cool. They kept it vertical. They just
They were like, wait, what are they doing? They're not going to kill us? We'll see maybe now. 86. Oh, he will die this time. EG, they weren't having any of that. They came straight back and made sure to get some revenge as they do bring 86 down.
Tower is under attack.
And by the looks of it, ABED, with the damage of this flame guard, the stun's going to be up in a second, but it doesn't matter. ABED runs them down. So this is obviously the dangerous thing. You know, you give ABED some reason to fire up in the mid. He will. Quite literally here on the Ember Spirit. 2 kills straight up after that first loss of the first blood.
86 stuck around a bit too long. Is now on him.
Got the setup, Crit with the follow-up. It's going to be EG hitting back very hard. They weren't too happy about losing that first blood. There's 3 kills straight on the board in response here for
Lane's still looking real good though for ASTER. XXS has actually bullied Arteezy out because, yeah, well, Arteezy's kind of chosen to go to the jungle because the Bane's making the rotations around. He has to just get out of that top lane, which is kind of traditional for your carries now at this point. 7 minutes is usually when the pressure starts being too much in your safe lane that you have to start moving. Monet gets slept. He's got the strength gain, but...
He's got it coming up. We'll see if they have enough damage in the burst. Quite, Monet. He's out of the trees with the waveform. I hope we can find him. Spirit's out, the Earner Shadow's ticking him down. EG getting very active right now. They will let this top lane go by the looks of it. XXS pushing in. This tier 1 tower will fall, but EG on the prowl, on the hunt for these kills as expected with this Bane setup.
And I like that, we see a lot of times even people not getting their splitter until like level 7, 8, something 9 like that. Level 6, he takes the air splitter because he has the setup for it with the sleep, with the arrow, and that's the damage, the difference to be able to kill that Morphling there. Very important. As top tower gets taken, XXS, he's already pretty much unkillable.
That's true. I mean, can you pretty much sit down here and hold this tower?
Yep.
Like, how hard is it for EG's heroes to now take this tower that XXS he's down in with the hood?
It depends on how many heroes they rotate, but it should be quite difficult. If you overextend on him too, then Londem ports in a Tombstone, and Necrophos has like 2k, more than 2k effective life right now with hood, plus those stick charges that will affect him. He'll have Ghost Shroud probably next level. I think level 8 he'll grab it up. Very strong. Monet, he'll just take the mid lane.
86.
Yes, it's hunting.
And he's got the setup onto Arteezy. Tombstone down, boats coming in. Arteezy, he's not getting any help here at all. As a fantastic catch there from 86. Arteezy just heading up to the high ground, was not prepared for him to be waiting there. As I say, he got hit by the Tidebringer before he went to high ground.
He did.
He did. So got hit by the Tidebringer, maybe he just felt confident, didn't think he would die, but he did. ASTER, they take him down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
2k lead now for us as well, yeah.
Monet is just going to the ancient area now too. Necrophos, XSS, as we said, he's playing a little bit more wary, even though we know how tanky he is. Look at his positioning here. Backs up, his treads. Tankier now. Spotted by a ward. We'll just be able to farming and actually poke the tower unless Arteezy's there. As we said, limited on push until
come down to bottom.
Unless the Tiny's there, or until like minute 20 when we do have that shard on the Tiny. So they're gonna see this as soon as they see Arteezy, and let's see what they do to react.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
XXS.
No, you don't go on that.
Does tank the arrow.
You don't want to go on that hero.
But yeah, he's ready to tank more than just the arrow.
Yep. They're just gonna go mid. They're like, you know what? Bottom tower doesn't matter. We'd rather just actually put the pressure on ourselves. And as we said, ASTER as a 5-man unit is a much stronger teamfight lineup than EG does have. EG has to play around the pickoffs. Or just outplay inside of the teamfight.
Dire's structures
Crazily.
are fortified.
Next, the boat, the tombstone, it's too much really for EG to deal with. And Lanem, look at his positioning. He's sitting all the way back. We'll get that tomb
Radiant
up
structures are fortified.
the wave, try to keep the catapult alive, but crits there with an arrow. Does stop that push in its track.
And about Monet, because it's getting the space to catch up. It's got a bit of a slower time as compared to the other cores.
But
The
boat,
finger.
you got the finger,
They
yeah.
have huge amounts of burst.
The Bane.
Oh,
They just, I guess they're just gonna settle.
They'll take it. Yeah, even throwing out both the ults here. No messing around, makes sure they get the kill. ABED does jump in. I see a nice move from Monet, using the chains against him, but Moonlight Shadow is out. Don't quite have detection on them here, so ABED will be able to step away.
Getting away with quite a lot here. Monet now being able to play in the aggressive jungle. RTZ about to have his Echo Saber finished up. So that's when he's going to be able to start joining the fights. But as we said, not an easy Tiny game. Playing versus Necrophos, playing versus Undying. Playing versus like most of these heroes is not the easiest at all. You don't have good burst targets on almost anybody except for the Lion.
I mean, it shows, and it's going to be expected, right? These heroes that we do feel are going to be strong, like the Tiny, so are the pro players. They're going to come into this tournament with a lot of preparation against how they want to draft and play against that hero, and that's definitely apparent here. They've got an easy setup on XXS, so with 4 heroes beating down upon him. Survive. We'll see ABED try and catch more, looking for 86. He's also having a bottle of Envis, so I prefer the chase here.
That tombstone though, a little a bit weird there from Lanem. That one just kind of just free money for EG. And now the tower might also be in jeopardy because that tombstone was
Yeah,
dropped.
they can't really put up a fight now.
Radiant's middle
Tombstone and
tower is
XXS
under
gone.
attack.
XXS might just TP back in as they are rotating over. His boat's back up, but yeah, no tombstone available is that's a really weird usage by Lanem.
Yeah, I was maybe just worried that 86 would get chased down. Put the ult, Stomp comes out onto them. RTZ will look to finish off the tower. Avalanche out to hold back the turn, then Splitter comes in. Lanham able to heal up the rip. Sleight of Fist though from ABED just cuts through them. That's going to be Lanham gone down. Sleep set up onto XXS. Tower from 86 to hold back ABED for now, but ABED with the stick charges, he's still good to continue to chase. Change set up into the arrow. EG, they'll catch the Necrophos. XXS, he's still alive, able to put the stick, get underneath the tower. He's going to live, turns around with the Reaper's Scythe. They do, was that a clutch Nightmare save from Fly? I believe it was. Nightmare onto Ice, saves him from the Reaper's Scythe, but 86, he'll find the 2-man torrent. A couple of hits, he gets it off just before the Stomp comes in. So Ice still goes down. Monet chasing Fly into the River. As ASTER, it will hit back. A very admirable save attempt there from Fly to keep Ice alive. But unfortunately for the two of them, they do still both end up going down. Casualties as well on the side of ASTER, but the way the team fight ends, ASTER in a position to push back and take this tier 1 mid.
Yeah, a bit of mistakes coming out too. XXS didn't even use his hood. He would have lived.
On the initial replay here.
Yeah, on the initial go, he didn't pop the hood at all. He waited. I thought he was gonna wait like for the last second maybe to catch them off guard, but yeah, he just never popped it.
I mean, we saw ABED feeling strong with the Maelstrom done. Big amounts of damage there on that first jump, and they chase on, but definitely not without a cost there. Losing their own tier 1 tower.
Good stay by Fly. He's definitely very awake and ready. XXS, as I said, very awake and ready for that, but for the plays, but yeah, just not popping his hood. In their tower, and now clean out their jungle here a bit here. One day just be able to farm an ancient stack.
They're really catching up. Only a couple of hundred, about 100 behind RTZ now.
We said, Morphling in this matchup, he's got a lot of fun things to turn into. Sure, not some crazy Aghanims unless he turns into like the ET at some point in the later stages if he does go for that, but just turning into heroes normally, turning into a Tiny and Ember. Always spectacular.
They're smoking up again here, ASTER. Kill, Borax with the finger ready to go. Arcane Rune as well on 86. He could be set for a drawn-out engagement if BG try and bring it. But looks like it'll just be the one pick off it. Saving the finger, of course. No need for a hit.
Nice though. It's a good pick off because Crit's getting close to that Spirit Vessel. Very valuable this game versus the Necro and the Morphling. Get.
Death tax.
We get into the jungle here of EG. E6 on top of the arm, they're going for the BKB. I mean, when that BKB's done, he gets caught out by a grip setup.
Dire's courier
Pretty
has been
invincible.
killed.
Not going to be easy killing these heroes. This Kunkka and Necrophos, very
Dire's top
tanky.
tower is under
Another catch here
attack.
for Aster. They catch Fly doing a bit of a warding mission in their jungle. Suddenly put a stop to.
And he's zoning.
He's
part of all 7 kills.
Top network. That's dude. I mean,
He's owning, I'm telling you.
he is. This.
Playing really well.
As it goes with sort of last-minute stand-ins,
I like
they're going to be
his-
feeling pretty strong here, Aster.
And I love the itemization he's gone for. Like, just double bracer,
Yeah.
no funny business. Double
Yeah.
bracer gets a damage item in between, and then he's going straight BKB, because, I mean, once they've
won't
got
die, he won't
BKB,
die.
and as we said, like, their group up, with BKB, they might just be able to go straight into Roche Pit, and EG, it might just be a hard one for them to
And
contest.
look at this, from the low ground, they've got the step onto Arteezy. EPs are coming in, and it looks like Aster are hesitant on going any further towards the attempt for that kill.
It's a hard one. He's level 12 now. 2100, 80 HP with that 18 armor. You have the finger, but in that position there, they can get to EG. Just chilling out. You know, you can tell they're not really like feeling too flustered. Still just playing like this farm game. As we said, they do have this really strong potential for late game scaling because and the Spirit Vessel is done. So maybe that might be a go to try to go get some more kills onto Necro on the more.
Flying Arbed. Some sort of action. Faster up top, Monet. 500 off
Dire's
the
top tower is under
Manta.
attack.
Way in toward. It's safe and small. Likely that each members are eyeing him up around the mid lane.
Real close to BKB. And you can always get that off. Something important. The sleep into the arrow, you'll get the
can get
BKB off. So it's going to be a good way to cover them. And as we said for EG, they...
Or Lanham.
Yes.
Did he get any help? No, not in time. 86 does
86
try and
also.
step forward. It's done. Hold back Arbed. Arteezy is in on top of 86. Boat comes down. Hex as well. Borax doing his best to control Arbed, stop him from being able to jump in and get 86. The Sleight of Fist won't catch 86. So 86 is able to step up to the high ground. Borax will lose his life for it. But 86 will be saved. There's still though, Arteezy claiming the 2 kills there.
Middle tower is
Timing
under
for EG.
attack.
Exactly when they want to start to look for these fights. Pre-BKB on the Kunkka. Keep going. You know, they've got Spirit Vessel. Keep looking for these pickoffs. That's what their lineup is entirely about. They do not want to get into these 5v5 engagements yet until
The
they have more
rune
items.
of illusion.
We see, yeah, Aster playing very careful. Monet
Yep.
in the trees. XXS as well. He's out of the bottom lane. Doesn't want to be pushing out any further himself whilst he knows that he's going to be on the move. Shadowblade, Echo done on Arteezy, looking for kills.
Hey,
Come out, Fly.
spotted.
And straight away, immediate grip hit from Fly, leaves no chance for Monet.
And that's, you know, you were asking one of the... See that animation? No, you didn't, because there pretty much is none. Because absolutely... Monet, he's one of the faster players as well, too. We've talked about him so many times over the
normally
years.
gets the, yeah.
Normally gets like BKBs off from Invis Rune stuns, so...
Oh, take that.
It's there.
Silver now. We've got full Ags now for ABED too. Pretty much everywhere in the map, everywhere inside of the team fights. Love the Ag. He has it, and it's very early too.
We've seen the last few times some heroes being able to run away from him and not be able to run away from him now. Incredible amount of chase potential.
And it's a lot more burst
The back
too.
lines.
If you do want to use it in that aggressive manner, which I know you love to do.
Throw them all out.
There's a hero like morphing like in a lot of situations. Plus ET aura, a lot of damage.
KB here for 86. He's gonna have it for the next move.
And I want them to be more adamant about making moves. I think right now they're playing into EG's hands.
You think
like,
EG's getting a little too
EG's
much?
getting too
Middle
much, and
tower
their
is
lineup
under
is about
attack.
scaling later on. Like AT's gonna have Aghanims. Tiny already is pretty much online, almost has BKB, and then they're gonna be the ones who are actually constantly looking for their fights rather than Aster. Aster will have a lot more trouble. So Honestly, I feel like maybe even just walking to Roche Pit as soon as this Kunkka BKB comes out is the play for Aster.
You gotta do
I think
something
you
with
have
it.
to do something.
Have they got some smokes still?
I believe they did. I think they had one on, oh, I thought they had one on Borax. Should be coming out on the courier then. Yeah, it's coming out.
I really feel that at the moment, EG definitely getting into their comfort zone now. Aster, they need to do something to shake that up.
Are they gonna? Yeah, they're going the Roche. Okay, good. I was like, I really hope that they just get in the damn Roche Pit. Like, you've got Undying, you've got this great team fight potential with your 5 heroes, you've got the BKB.
It's gonna be spotted.
So you gotta just do it. It's gonna die too fast because of the amp. I think it's gonna be a bit tough for EG to react. They do have the ET coming over.
TP and Ice over. Yeah, if he's able to get the setup, could cause a bit of a mess up here for Aster. It's getting low.
Is under attack.
Doing their best to make sure they don't get caught out by the sun, but the arrow's in to Monet. Can EG really get in on this? Roshan very low. ABED, he might be able to jump in and out, and he's setting it up. Remnant's in. ABED might look for the steal. Early jump. Get the catch on the down. ABED's in again, but already Aster, they get the kill, they get the Aegis. The lockdown's there onto ABED. A big splitter comes in from Ice. The boat comes crashing down there with the BKB out. 86 will be able to head out of the pit and get out of there. Maybe not fly. Fiend's Grip locks him down through the magic community as 86 will manage to get caught on the way out. Quick jump in on the back lines. Monet's feeling confident with that Aegis that he's just picked up. To jump in the once for another round here. Fly. Set up. Borax might be able to help turn from the high ground. The one death on Monet. See if they can do it again. XXS ready to step over. Provide some extra heals and safety here for Monet. Monet jumps over towards Fly. Finger comes out. Hex as well from Borax as he locks down Fly. They bring down the Bane. Ice is punching hard. Runs down Borax. Arteezy saving that BKB here for this point of the fight now, where Aster, they've got nothing left to use. As XXS run down by the time.
They kind of got, like, I wouldn't say like trolled a little bit, but Arteezy was just continuing to push bottom. His team was making it seem like they had more people around the Roche Pit area because ABED was like jumping in. So I think Aster they got bluffed a bit there.
This is pretty scary now for Aster, you know, with the BKB on Tiny and the Aghanim's done on Ice. This is going to be very difficult for Aster to fight in. 86 pulled down bottom. He's got the BKB, so threat of dying.
They're trying to force it.
There he is. Very 6 will. KB this time around. Arteezy on the hunt up top.
So they got the Roche, but G still have all their timings. And Monet, he sees him with the sentry. They get them on.
Let's look at the turn. Quick jump in.
Combo.
The sun set up, but they got the damage dust out. They
sure do.
A fantastic turnaround there from Monet and Borax. They were prepared, as you say, sentry up. They are able to sort of have that discussion. Do we want to try and bring heroes up? They do. Turn around, they take down Arteezy. 40 seconds without him could get the room for Aster to take some objectives here as they start to step up to the tier 2 top.
Still look to play. They should still look to play together. Do not look to get too split up from versus this EG team. They're all about getting those pickoffs versus your big team fight lineup. So yeah, look to go for this tier 2 here. Still Arteezy down for 20 seconds. They didn't really have to use anything of too much importance. Sure, finger, but it's not that important right now. It's more just about the disables that's come down, and that is a Lincoln's now done for Monet. So he's got protection versus that Bane.
Radiant's middle tower.
Lots of ways to break it, of course, with the Enfeeble.
Yeah, they're looking to of course, XXS get the Lotus Orb up as well.
Yep.
Just anything they could throw on this Monet morph and make sure that he has a free time in the fights. The high ground Ice trying for the stomp setup. Like the sleep. It's an arrow, splitter as well. See if they can burst him. Oh, they certainly can. Ice he just destroys him. Punches down Borax. It's over towards XXS. He can't run. Stomps out. XXS gets shredded as well. Or dead on Aster there. As Ice just frontlining it all and coming in hard with these big punches.
They did get all their timings, as you mentioned. Like Aster, they made a nice move top. They played around all this vision here. They get the kill on the Tiny, but EG, they got every timing. They never overreacted to almost anything. Ice is massive. He's got that last fight, he gets the 15 talent right before he walks in too, so plus 350 damage when he walks into Aster's heroes there. And it's
Radiant's middle tower is under
4K
attack.
advantage. It's Necrophos 0 and 4. After having such a good start in the laning phase, he hasn't really been able to make anything happen with him. Just the chain stun is just too much for him to deal with.
One is wrapping him from the top end. They want to try and kill Arteezy. Straight into the Tiny form. Good move it from Fly to try and save with the Nightmare. It's not enough. The Scythe comes crashing down. Arteezy's gone. Arrow off to the side to 86. Ice, he's ready to run in. He wants to try and fight, even though they've lost Arteezy. Still feeling strong here between the two of them. Ice and ABED, but it isn't enough. Ice has now been left behind as EG have decided to bail. He's going to look for the TP out. There's nothing to put a stop to it.
Nice play, but waiting for the last minute to throw the Spirit out, catches it on the 4, so he gets that high duration match community. Arteezy does die though, but in a position that is a very aggressive spot, so ASTER now have to push the lanes fully out.
So a solid attempt from EG to try and find more from it, and also able to bail out when they could.
Fly is ready here. He does not have his Fiend's Grip Rebel, but he does have a ward that is gonna get instantly. He was trying to hunt. Next success, gets himself back on the board. Just talking about.
Never
0-4. We'll be able to get that nice.
Regeneration!
Dagger on. Ice now as well, so.
Get on that morph.
Top of him with the setup. That's already been found by Fly or Crit.
You can almost, if you do it, if you get like a 4-man Spirit and you blink onto the thing and you double shot, you actually could almost 2-hit. You know, sets you to 0.
Dire
Mech
are
picked up
scanning.
crit, so they're trying to tank up. They're trying to make up for the fact that they do have some limited team fight on their.
My waters
Crazy
rise.
neutral items. I've been trying to glance through them a bit here, but I haven't seen anyone breaking this. Go the Grove Bow on both sides is nice. ABED having that is definitely really.
On a right with the Dax targets. Would imagine at that point there's probably some better item.
Gun smoke. See if EG, like we said, ideally they want to get the start where they kill one hero first. Right now though, they are starting to get quite strong because of that ET. Has been it. Because of it, instantly Lanem.
The sleep into Arrow. Lanem might have to be just let on here. Borax is going to try and jump back in the 86 with the grip. He's able to get the BKB off, but the Spitter comes in. Ice gets the kill. He's over to the side, punches down Borax. Now EG's ready to chase for more. There's only 3 left up here on ASTER. They're looking towards Monet. Monet with the Manta trying to get away. Spirit Vessel down upon him, and he's going to get destroyed as well. ABED flying forward with the Remnants up to the high ground as well, ready to dive in under the tier 3s. The Vortex XS. A Cypher's attempted. It's not enough damage. EG then team wiped ASTER.
And it was a buyback from Lanem. He bought back and died almost instantly. Tombstone feels like it's doing literally nothing. They're just bypassing it instantly, no cares at all, as EG now have taken full control of this game.
This is
8k lead,
Radiant's middle
ET out of
tower
control.
is under attack.
Gonna have a crit next, as well as Arteezy. He's pretty much got the Silver Edge done too.
We'll see this again, just a rough start. I mean, maybe if they just let Lanem go, but saw 86 getting caught at the start of it. The BKB can't come out sooner, as he's just gone. And 3 against 5, it's never going to be fun, especially against the chase that EG have. ABED with the Zags, and Ice as well, just being able to run forward with that immunity. Monet just not getting to play his game at all. Manta, sure, it will get you out of the chains, but Avalanche is always going to cause an issue for trying to escape as a morph.
I think that was literal worst case scenario also for ASTER. They get their Undying caught, they get their Kunkka caught, he pops BKB, dies immediately after, so even if he has buyback, he can't come back with the BKB, so it's just, I think everything that could have gone wrong there went wrong for them. Fully capitalize, get themselves a Rax advantage, and now significant gold advantage.
Big lead now at 25 to 11. As you can see on the graphs, all tapering right over towards EG's heavy advantage now. ASTER.
Yeah, but you cannot.
EG's just gonna fight.
The next move has to be a good one. If they lose another team fight here, it could potentially
Lanem's gonna get one shot.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And now, I mean, do they want to fight without a man here? As they don't. And down and versus 5, not something they're interested in at all taking, especially with the 5v5s going as they have been so fast. It's going to have to sit back and wait.
The warding by Fly is something else that I haven't really gotten to touch on too much this game, but it's been very, very good. ASTER's had some really good ones down too, like the sentries that we saw from earlier, but that's the reason why EG's getting these grabs. That initial fight was from
Try with the jump of the burst, fingers out, Poe coming in, the Nightmare save is attempted, the BKB's come off, Arteezy now ready to step back, Monet grabbed at the front of it all, as they focus down the Morphling, now they turn over towards the Necrophos, XXS will slowly get burnt here by ABED. There's no amount of healings to save against that. 86, he'll live. Borax is going to try and blink away, but ABED's got the catch. Sleight of Fist into the chains. 3 more kills for EG, and they'll tap out. They know that they can't take any more fights like this. GG is called EG. Take this game 1 against ASTER. I mean, ASTER, they certainly gave it their best during the sort of first half, but then things started to slow down.
Yeah.
The team play from EG came into effect. It really was sort of one of those things that